In the closing minutes against the Boston Celtics, Buddy Hield catches a pass from Stephen Curry and launches a three-pointer that seals the game. The Warriors bench erupts. This was the moment that validated the NBA's newest sharpshooting duo. Buddy Hield has been the most prolific three-point shooter over the past 5 seasons, making it an impressive 1,322 three-pointers. Stephen Curry follows closely with 1,264 three-pointers.
Buddy Hield has hit more threes. Are you ready for this? He's hit more threes than anybody in the league during that span. That includes the greatest shooter God has ever created in Steph Curry. Yes, he has.
But how did this new era begin? And can this partnership really fill the void left by the legendary Splash Brothers? The Golden State Warriors have found their new splash partner for Stephen Curry. Just months after Klay Thompson's departure ended the legendary Splash Brothers era, a new chapter has begun, and it's already making NBA history. Their offensive rating of 143.3 points per 100 possessions isn't just leading the NBA, it's demolishing previous records. The Warriors are now 7-1, shocking the basketball world with a chemistry that seems years in the making rather than months. When Klay Thompson signed with the Dallas Mavericks in July 2024, many thought the Warriors' dynasty of elite shooting was finished. The Splash Brothers, who revolutionized basketball with 13 years of unprecedented three-point shooting and 4 championships, had come to an end. "Splash Bros for life, my guy," Curry wrote on Instagram, bidding farewell to his longtime partner. But while one door closed, another opened. Then enter Buddy Hield, the one player besides Stephen Curry to make over 1,000 three-pointers since 2020. The Warriors acquired him through a historic 6-team deal, signing him to a 4-year deal with $21 million guaranteed. What followed has exceeded even the most optimistic expectations. The summer of 2024 marked a pivotal moment for the Golden State Warriors. As Klay Thompson departed for Dallas, ending the legendary Splash Brothers era, the front office faced their most challenging task yet, finding a worthy successor to maintain their dynasty's shooting excellence. The answer came through an unprecedented 6-team trade that brought Buddy Hield to the Bay Area, a move that would soon prove revolutionary. The Warriors' acquisition of Hield wasn't just another transaction, it was a carefully calculated decision backed by impressive statistics. Since entering the league in 2016, Hield has established himself as one of the NBA's premier sharpshooters. His resume spoke volumes: a career 40% three-point shooting rate, 6 consecutive seasons with over 200 three-pointers made, and the distinction of being the only player besides Curry to surpass 1,000 three-pointers since 2020. The Warriors secured his services with a strategic 4-year deal, guaranteeing $21 million over the first 2 seasons, with additional incentives built in for the future. What happened next exceeded all expectations. In their first practice session together, Curry and Hield's chemistry was electric. Warriors coaching staff watched in amazement as the two engaged in shooting competitions that often extended beyond scheduled practice times. Curry, known for his rigorous training regimen, found a kindred spirit in Hield, who matched his intensity shot for shot. When you have someone like Buddy who can knock down shots, it makes everything smoother, Curry remarked after their first game together. The numbers tell a stunning story of their early success. Hield's integration into the Warrior system has been seamless, averaging 21.1 points while shooting an astronomical 50.7% from three-point range. His presence has created unprecedented spacing, allowing Curry to maintain his elite production at age 36, averaging 26.4 points per game while shooting 40.8% from deep. Together, they've achieved a net rating of plus 57.8 when sharing the court, the highest of any duo in the NBA this season. But perhaps most impressive is how quickly they've developed their on-court rapport. Unlike the Splash Brothers connection that evolved over the years, the Splash Buddies seemed to hit their stride almost immediately. Their first significant test came against the Boston Celtics, where they combined for 43 points in a statement victory. The game went in play, Curry drawing the defense before finding Hield for a wide-open 3 perfectly encapsulated their budding partnership. The Warriors' coaching staff has masterfully adapted their offense to maximize this new pairing. While Thompson excelled in catch-and-shoot situations, Hield brings a different dimension with his quick trigger and ability to create his own shots. This has allowed the Warriors to implement new offensive sets that leverage both players' unique abilities. The result is a dual gravity effect that leaves defenses in constant confusion. Focus too much on Curry and Hield makes you pay. Try to contain Hield and Curry reminds you why he's the greatest shooter ever. Their partnership extends beyond the court as well. Both arrive hours before practice for their shooting routines, with Hield's famous Buddy Buckets workout now incorporating elements of Curry's training regimen. This dedication has impressed teammates and coaches alike, with Steve Kerr noting, "They push each other to levels I haven't seen before. It's special to watch." As the Warriors surge to a 7-1 start leading the Western Conference, it's becoming clear that while the Splash Brothers era may be over, the Splash Buddies are writing their own compelling chapter in NBA history. The record-breaking offensive rating of 143.3 points per 100 possessions isn't just leading the league, it's redefining what's possible when two elite shooters share perfect chemistry. The Warriors' front office faced a monumental task, replacing half of the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history. They needed someone who could not only shoot, but handle the immense pressure of playing alongside Curry. In Hield, they found their answer. The integration of Buddy Hield into the Warriors system required more than just replacing one shooter with another. Head coach Steve Kerr, known for his offensive innovation, completely reimagined the Warriors playbook to maximize the unique talents of both Curry and Hield. This wasn't simply about maintaining the old system, it was about evolving it for a new era of Warriors basketball. The most striking change comes to how the Warriors now utilize their off-ball movement. While the Splash Brothers era featured Thompson's masterful catch-and-shoot ability, the Splash Buddies create havoc through a more dynamic approach. Curry's legendary off-ball movement remains a cornerstone, but now it's complemented by Heat's quick trigger release, quickly measured as one of the fastest in the NBA. This combination forces defenses to account for two elite shooters who can fire from anywhere, anytime, with minimal space. The Warriors' new dual gravity system has produced unprecedented results. Their league-leading offensive rating of 143.3 points per 100 possessions tells only part of the story. When Curry and Hield shared the court, the Warriors boast an astronomical net rating of plus 57.8, the highest of any duo in the league. This efficiency stems from Kerr's innovation use of double drag screens, where both shooters weave through multiple picks, leaving defenders in constant confusion about which threat to prioritize. Perhaps a significant evolution comes in their implementation of the Spain pick and roll variations. This complex offensive set, traditionally used sparingly, has become a staple of the Warriors' attack. Curry and Hield alternate between being the primary ball handler and the back screen setter, creating mismatches that even the most disciplined defenses struggle to contain. Their recent game against Boston showcased this perfectly, as the Celtics' typically sturdy defense collapsed trying to navigate these actions. The spacing created by this new system has transformed the Warriors' entire offensive approach. Role players like Andrew Wiggins and Kevin Looney are finding more room to operate, with driving lanes opening up as defenders desperately try to stay attached to both Curry and Hield. Draymond Green, always a masterful facilitator, now has two elite shooting targets to find as defenses scramble to recover. The results speak for themselves. The Warriors are currently leading the league with a point differential of plus 21.8. Defensively, this offensive evolution has had unexpected benefits. Because both Curry and Hield command such respect from beyond the arc, opposing teams are forced to extend their defense further out, creating longer recovery distances. The Warriors have capitalized on this by ranking second in the NBA defensively, a testament to how their offensive system aids their defensive principles. The numbers validate Kerr's systematic overhaul. The Warriors are generating more open three-point attempts than at any point in their dynasty, with Curry and Hield combining to attempt 15.2 threes per game while maintaining elite efficiency. Heat's 50.7% shooting from deep leads all players attempting at least 7 three-pointers per game, while Curry continues to shoot 40.8% despite facing constant defensive attention. This evolution hasn't gone unnoticed by the rest of the league. Teams are struggling to develop defensive game plans against the Splash Buddies, with traditional strategies proving ineffective. When teams attempt to switch defenders on screen, both Curry and Hield's lightning-quick releases consistently punish slower defenders who get caught in the mismatch. Implementing drop coverage, a strategy typically effective against pick-and-roll actions, fails because both shooters possess an exceptional range that extends well beyond the traditional three-point line. It's a defensive coordinator's nightmare, one that has helped propel the Warriors to their impressive 7-1 start. As the season progresses, Curry continues to add wrinkles to the system, suggesting we haven't yet seen the full potential of this partnership. With each game, the Splash Buddies grow more comfortable within this evolved offense, raising an exciting question: just how good can this new Warriors system become? The emergence of the Splash Buddies has sent shockwaves through the NBA, fundamentally altering how teams approach both offensive and defensive strategies. Their recent dismantling of the Boston Celtics' vaunted switch-everything defense, where Curry and Hield combined for 43 points, served as a stark warning to the rest of the league. This performance wasn't an anomaly, but rather a demonstration of their consistent dominance, contributing to the Warriors' impressive 7-1 start to the season. When these two sharpshooters share the court, they generate an astronomical plus 57.8 net rating, the highest of any duo in the league this season. Their influence extends far beyond mere numbers. Teams are now forced to completely reimagine their defensive schemes, often abandoning long-held principles in desperate attempts to contain the Splash Buddies' firepower. The ripple effects of their partnership are visible across the league. Teams are increasingly prioritizing shooters in their roster construction, recognizing the devastating potential of multiple elite marksmen operating in tandem. Perhaps most remarkably, the Splash Buddies have achieved this impact while maintaining incredible durability. Hield, who led the NBA in games played last season with 84 appearances, brings a reliability that complements Curry's veteran presence. This consistency has allowed the Warriors to establish a rhythm and chemistry that many thought impossible after the departure of Klay Thompson. Their success has not only validated the Warriors' front office decision, but has also provided a blueprint for teams looking to evolve in the modern NBA. Can the Splash Buddies lead the Warriors to another championship? And how do they compare to other great shooting duos in NBA history? Share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.